Speaking of shit, Poyo, we're alive.
All right. I'm excited.
I hope so, because I'm not.
I'm so excited.
I'm not bringing the heat, so you better be bringing the heat.
I hope I can bring the heat.
I'm bringing the sad
sack. My inner child is romping with glee.
Well, at
just
least
romping around.
At least one of us have a child inside
I get to
us,
play
guess.
Dragon Quest again, and I get to do it in a building type setting.
I'm not happy. I don't think I've ever been happy, and today affirms the fact that I'm very not happy. I've been dreading this the whole time. I still have Judgment to go. I'm not even halfway through. I'm not even halfway through Judgment. If fucking I got this shit to deal with.
That's a boring game.
That's a boring game.
It's a Yakuza game.
It's a Yakuza?
It's a Yakuza.
Yakuza?
It's a Yakuza.
Damn, I'm running around with a bunch of yaks. Jesus Christ. Solving mysteries? Yak murders? Who killed this yak?
Yeah, but you roam around the streets of Japan doing karate, so...
I love the karate, though. That's what I like about it. It's fun.
It's not even realistic karate.
It's totally
fantasy karate, where you're doing
karate.
Double backflips into the Stahlheimer maneuver, and it's just like...
We're not here to talk shit about my favorite game, Judgment. We're here to talk shit about your favorite game, Builders 2 Dragon Quest / Dairy Queen.
Oh,
look at this trash already. Look at that guy. What is this? Nah, this is fucking garbage. Garbage with a capital A. So it's garbage.
Garbage.
I don't even know what I'm doing here. I'm gonna watch you play games again.
The reason why
the
you're
one thing
here
I said I would never do again,
is because you insist on not leaving me alone.
That's right. We remember what happened when I left you. When I was here, you did it. What would you do if I was gone? Do you know how scared I am when I leave a dump and you're still here? Like, I don't even know you. I've never pooped faster in my life. I've never squeezed anything out of me with the expediency that I do. I leave you in this room and this camera is on.
I hope that you wipe, though. Come on.
I feel like the dog. Like, I'm pooping so fast. God damn it.
Man, you're wearing out the hype in me already.
Yeah, good. That means, because we've got food cooking, we don't even have that long, so...
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 characters long.
I don't even... What is the difference of this and the first one? You were saying this one's more grindy now?
Okay, so I have no idea, honestly. I've only seen a few comments that this game's supposed to be grindier than the old one.
I mean, what else is it, though? It's Minecraft. What else are you going to do but grind? I mean,
well, it actually has, like, a community of people in it, and it's like, it feels more like a city this time around, instead of, just a little plot that your NPCs hang out on.
Now, there's no online, there's not like a bunch of people running around. Is it like actual people? It's all just NPCs still?
It's still NPCs. However, I have heard that this is a co-op game. You're free to give it a shot.
I don't think it's couch co-op. That's not possible.
Yeah, I'm definitely certain it's
I'm pretty sure I would have
co-op.
noticed. Yeah, I'm sure if the couch co-op was a thing, it would have told us. That thing, that's dead. Couch co-op is dead. This is no way. Thank you.
Alright, well, this character looks good. It is default.
Damn, no split screen.
No split screen.
No, it's no good.
Oh.
So you're just gonna be the standard basic guy, huh? Not gonna dye his hair blue. He's just normal Super Saiyan.
Yeah,
huh?
he's just Super Saiyan.
Straight up
builder.
Trunks Goku, I guess. All right.
Now, I'm not going to say something about this game because I'm hoping it'll be a surprise. And I'm hoping it will happen sometime during our gameplay, but I think you will enjoy it.
You're gonna turn it off?
Well,
you're gonna randomly turn it off, and then we're gonna go play
randomly.
something like Tekken or something. You're gonna be
my God.
you're gonna start and be like,
Tekken?
okay, brother, here's the fun part. Turns it off, puts on Tekken 7. He's like, I want to learn Tekken 7.
You know I would be so bullshitting if I said that.
Yeah, I know, but it would make me happy for a brief moment. Anyways. We were going to turn down the audio, but I think at this point the audio seems like it's okay, so we'll let it go. Actually, I should probably check. Is everything...
Look up.
Are you guys hearing everything okay?
Look up, down.
It seems like it's okay. I don't think it's too bad. I want to double check and make sure we.
Okay. Place item.
For some reason, I feel like, oh no, it's going through the Yeti. All right, cool.
Wait a minute.
I'm not even reading whatever you have there. That looks like way too much stuff.
Look up. Look down.
It's kind of
Well,
quiet.
that makes more sense. But then it's L2. R1.
Look up and down, dash and ride. What are you gonna ride?
Well, shoot. Why won't it make R2 the dash? I want to make that the dash. No.
I don't know.
Man. Okay, well, there's R1 the dash. Well,
I mean, is it?
I'm gonna do
even-
it this
oh,
way.
it is.
Let's see. This is
L2.
my right side. I gotta make sure that this is my right hand because I do have a little bit of right-left lysdexia.
Whichever
So-
hand you jerk off with should be the dash button. Is what you're trying to get for.
Yeah, that's
but
what
it's
I'm trying
only
to
letting
get
you
at.
do the left side.
Yeah.
Man, I'd be set. Finally, inverted
See, this
controls for me.
If I leave it this way, then I get to do it like that. Okay. And then place item. Okay. Place object, use tool controls. Okay, walk. Okay, so which one's good? I'm not seeing the option for the attack button. That's,
I'm already falling asleep.
oh my god.
I literally just woke up and now I'm being put back to sleep. At least Judgment, I can watch people talk, right? This is tough.
Okay, here we go. Now we got some more stuff to work on. Okay. Place item. R2 used to look. Place item. Weird. Okay, whatever. You know, I'll just leave it at default and I'll just deal with it. Unless I can find
That's how I
where
do
the-
it. Default everything. Oh, fuck, he's here. It's that
Oh, yeah.
guy. Fuck.
Too loud. What's up, buddy?
I think maybe the
I'm
most
ready.
the
Are
most
you ready?
dreaded thing I had. Not just being here.
My number
but him
one
being here too.
Dragon Quest fan.
Oh fuck.
That's what I need. I need your moral support during my time of trials with my brother who does not like this game.
I'm already pissed. We haven't even started yet. I'm already angry. Like, and I sat down angry. I left a nice, convincing poo, and now I'm upset. Like, because I'm not playing. I have to watch you play. It's so upsetting. This fucking guy who made that kick-ass AFK image, he's backing you now. See, this is how my
All right,
this is
man.
what my
All
true
right,
fans
I
are
appreciate
like.
that.
True fans. They just back
he's
the other
one that
horse.
he's the one that made that really awesome Photoshop.
He's the one that made.
I
this
saw
thing.
that, man. That is that's really good.
It is really good. I gotta
It's
give
really
it up.
good.
I mean, I've never
Okay,
noticed.
I'm gonna be honest. It's more than he deserves.
Yeah, but I never noticed my dog had such good titties before. I mean, it's a real solid pair of bazongas our dog has. Have you ever noticed he had a pair of titties like that? Like I knew he had some nipples, but I didn't know they were like that. But.
Anyway, you were yelling at me to change the music or something to fiddle with the settings.
I want you to point out one more thing. Full head of hair. You see it in the sword blade? I don't even know if you saw my face on the sword blade before.
Yeah, but it's all white.
Yeah, because I got a whole head of hair! Look, I don't got the hairline! Man, this fucking guy is just like, yeah, what's wrong with it? I don't get it. Your face isn't a sword. Like,
Exactly.
I don't think you need to turn anything down yet. We'll leave it as is.
Okay.
I don't know. Too loud, you'll have to let us know if this shit is
I'm
too
gonna
loud.
turn the message speed up to probably
Fastest
3 or 2.
than possible. Now you're gonna actually
I'll
you're gonna orally dictate the text to us, right? I don't have to read.
Oh, I don't know. Maybe.
I don't wanna read.
Water through.
I've been reading a lot of fucking Judgment. I didn't even get Judgment
even
done
know what
before
that
this
really
game
means.
got here. I'm so upset. I'm like halfway through that trash. You'll be able to change them later. You got an AFK, the Dungeon Master in the background? Damn. I don't think there's any good pictures of him, though. That's the problem.
Well,
You'd have to take it off stream, and it's going to look all shitty because it'll be low quality compared to what you got on there.
Well, I mean, that doesn't mean I can't picture myself.
And put it on the internet for all to know. I guess. I mean, you have to work it out with him. I'm not facilitating this trash.
Okay, I'm trying to... Okay. Yeah, I tried to press a button, but it was just kind of going on its own.
Damn, he's got a JoJo stance?
So this is based off Dragon Quest II. I didn't play 2, but I did see like a playthrough of it.
Trash.
And so, you know, whatever the story is, I'm not going to have as much nostalgia for this as I did the first one.
He said this is
I'm not going to get all the references.
This is based off the second game?
Yeah, Dragon Quest II, or what in America it was called Dragon Warrior 2.
Right. Man, they fucked up titles on everything so much back in the day. Street Fighter had, like, Balrog was Vega.
Yeah. Well,
M. Bison was Balrog or some
Yeah.
shit. Yeah, they fucking did all that shit like crazy.
Yeah.
The Dwagon Lord. Jesus. Man, Eris is playing Skyrim. We're fucking playing Dragon Lord. What the hell just happened? He died?
Yep.
Mike Tyson learned that Balrog was based off him recently. Only recently he figured it out?
Only recently.
That guy's behind the times.
Moly.
Granted, you know, the guy has been punched in the face numerous times.
Yeah.
So maybe we gotta cut him some slack. He's still picking up 1990s knowledge. That's pretty funny. Damn, that guy dual wields maces.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Why does he look like a DM? This is definitely some Dungeons and Dragons shit. Show me the builders. He's trying. It's just the game is so bad it won't let him start. Keeps throwing all this
It's got to
text.
do the story first.
It's got the background. We need the lore.
Got to have at least a little bit of
Gotta
lore.
have the
I mean,
lore.
it's Dragon Quest.
Fucking, this is not going great. This game, I swear. Let me post that fucking unlocked book. Fucking cheapo Tulip over there only has the locked book. Uh-oh. Whoa, is this some unconsensual activity happening here? What the hell? My child? This is not going well. Weird.
Why do they not like builders? Oh boy, I get to meet him on.
Why does this game doesn't look very good, does it?
Well, it has. In order to do that blocky style, it has to sort of make it look all small and cartoony.
Look at that cool ass hair. Man, fucking Naruto lovers in chat, huh? You must be a Bleach fan.
Alright, I found the jump button.
You know, there's this chick at work that's really into Dragon Ball. She's got a fucking... She's gonna get a tattoo of a cat that looks like Beerus on her shoulder. And I tried my hardest to talk her out of it. I'm just like, you don't want that. That's gonna be there when you're 80 years old, and it's all wrinkly and shit, and it looks like Vegeta. Like, you're gonna be really pissed that you have this weird cat Beerus-shaped image on your shoulder. She's like, no, I love Dragon Ball. It's gonna be there. Oh, man. I'm like, you better either not get too old, or you better get fat as fuck so you can keep your shoulder filled out, you know? It's like... Damn, what the hell?
Alright, I can run. That's
Oh
right.
my god, the anime sprint. Look, you have your arms back like Sonic! Sonic
And
the
then
Hedgehog!
I apparently ran into a...
Oh, man. What happened to your hair?
Oh, it's... I don't know.
Oh, it's
it
going
phases
through the
it.
wall so
Yeah.
you can see the outline.
That's good.
That's some
good.
Ultima Online shit right there. That's kind of cool.
Until the new year.
That running animation is tight. Takes me back. Damn. Tulet's one of those guys that ran to middle school like that, you know, and he was trying to catch the bus,
yeah,
and he was
yeah.
like, I gotta pour on the speed! And he's like, I gotta catch that bus.
Of course, we're old school. We had to do the sort of an older school ninja run where we're just kind of bending into the wind.
Oh yeah, we had the pre.
We didn't have our
Early
hands out
90s.
like wings. We just
No,
kinda,
no. We had like the way that they hold dual wielding in Skyrim. That when you run with that, that's
Yeah.
how we had to do it back in the day. That was the old
the
90s
Ninja
stance.
Gaiden. The Ninja Gaiden run.
The TMNT stance. You know. Do you have a key? That's not the right key.
Oh, okay.
Empty space is not the right key. Hobnobbing? Is that a sexual term? Uh-oh. So, Chowder's already pissed that his spot has been taken. He's giving me the stink eye right now.
Uh-oh. Well,
I mean, maybe there's room
I guess
up
we're
there.
just gonna have to bring them up here. Huh?
Oh. I'm not sure. He's kind of confused. He's like, is it dangerous up there? Well, you're willing to risk it, huh? You're gonna risk it? Oh! I think the funny thing about this is if the dog poops, it's gonna hit Bryce. It's not gonna hit me. Your breath smells horrible, you know that?
No, the poor dog has bad breath.
Oh, at least I have plenty of time to pet this dog. That's all I need. I feel better already. Except for the smell of shit in my face.
Lots of stuff in here. And a slime to talk to. Cargoo.
Cargoo. Lesson as good.
Slime mariners. Okay.
Cheddar is actually big. Yeah, he's getting fat. He's a pretty big dog. He's not too small. Oh, yeah, he's pretty big.
This is a pretty big ship, too. Look. Would you?
I had some shit fall on my arm. Oh! I think I just backed him into the wall.
How can you do that to our own dog?
He wiggled into it. It's not my fault. He's the one. He smashed
You're
himself
horrible.
into the wall.
Someone call the PTA.
No, I'm already
Or whatever that agency is.
PTA.
That handles.
Call the Parent Teacher Association.
Call them too. They need to teach him a lesson.
Jesus Christ. Oh fuck. No, I was gonna say I'm already on their blacklist for RDCing the dog. He didn't break it. He didn't mash one hard enough.
Oh,
the DQ11 stream. Uh-oh, he did poop. I think he pooped.
Uh-oh.
Did he poop?
Did he?
It smelled kind of like it. Unless he just farted. That's very possible. Did
Boy,
he poop on me?
Paranoid.
Did he poop on me? Hey, this is a game he'd poop on. This is a game he would poop on.
You would never do that.
I don't think
would
I've
you?
seen it.
No, you never. You would not do that to...
This is the perfect game
You
to
would
poop
not
on.
do that to Tula.
He
or
would
me.
totally poop on Tula.
Oh.
He's done it before.
Oh, no, you would never do
It's
that.
his
Not
favorite
with-
pastime.
Not with our favorite video game. You would never.
You better not play Tekken 7 on the side. I think that's a good idea.
All right, I ate it. I ate the pepper.
We don't even have that long, right? We've got food we got a nice roast cooking. And we ain't coming back after that roast.
Oh, we're not?
No,
Oh.
because I know what happens to my ass, and I know what happens to your ass after you've had a bunch of onions. It slips
What?
right through. It's like a potato can of awful smells. And the problem is that it doesn't actually smell that awful. It smells like roast on the way out. And so it's like, I'm sitting here like, man, is that my roast smell or his roast smell? I'm not even going to play that game. I'm not down.
I'm on a ship that is currently not going. Oh, wait a minute! It is going somewhere. At first, I thought we were dead in the water
it going
because
anywhere?
the water texture looks fairly solid.
Yeah, it's as solid
But
as
then
it
you
can
have
get.
that going on the sides. And
It's an
like,
illusion.
Yeah.
It's like a really bad illusion.
actually like the dialogue in this game. They really try and put a little bit of heart into it.
I'm gonna go play Tekken. Where's my Lei Wulong? You know what I was doing before? Building an Imperial Guard army for my Warhammer 40k shoot.
Ooh, there's a hole in the floor.
Maybe I should just read more about that. Gooman, slurp, slurp. Traitor. It's Warhammer, why don't you stream? Because I only play it at work, where I can't stream anyways. I'm not allowed to stream it at work. I can barely play it at work, so.
Oh, I see. He has a tongue sticking out of his mouth. That's why he has to pronounce like he has the lip.
Did you catch the tournament last weekend? A strong style? Streaming here, Warhammer War Games? If only I could. Well, that wouldn't work out very well at all. Maybe when I'm home and doing remote, maybe then. But I'm not gonna have anyone to play with. I'm just gonna be fucking around. But yeah, I tried to watch strong style. I didn't really get to see a whole lot of it. Yeah, I'm not too big a fan of the 3 on 3. I like that. I'll be honest though, I think what I liked about the 3 on 3 is that it brought out more people to play Tekken. I think more people are into playing when it's not a 1-on-1. Yeah, it does take forever. It does take forever. I kind of like I like that it brings people out because you've got to have a team and everything. I like it for Third Strike, too. I like having a team-based Third Strike tournament. I think that's great as well. Game Newton does that all the time. But I didn't really... I mean, it was pretty slow going, and I don't know. It was all right. Team Handsome plus Sukin. Did Sukin do very well? I didn't get to see very much of it. I saw the ending, and I saw some bits where Eris was talking shit, and that was about it.
So we've got a clear picture now. These all are they're just taking some humans from us. Or, they're capturing humans.
That's it? For slavery?
I guess so. Or to kill them.
Mature thieves. All the Lei mains did pretty good. It was surprising, actually. Yeah, I'm surprised that Lei does well at all. I mean, if you listen to Sukin, it's like, the only time he can ever use Lei's stuff is if the guy doesn't know.
To him again? I just talked to him. Look.
You gotta play that neutral game all day. That's really not that fun.
I've already talked to him.
I'll turn down the game.
You don't have to make a quest out of it. Okay, so there is a small downside to this. I have to, go through their dialogue again.
How dare you try to skip ahead?
I was naturally curious.
You just keep attacking me.
Alright, well, yeah, they're just capturing people and killing them, I guess? Probably wants me to build something.
I want you to build, as your name implies. Alright, builder, I want you to cook. Can you cook? No. Yeah, it was a pretty cool tournament to watch, I guess. I think the funnest part is when Eris comes back and talks about the tournaments. I haven't got caught up yet on his stream, but he always has some weird story about how a stoner came by and fucking offered him a potato or a Cheeto or something. He always
a baked potato.
A baked potato or some shit. He always has those stories. He's like, I met my stream and there are a bunch of fucking stoners and,
A kick up the coccyx.
No spoilers.
Do you even know what a coccyx is?
What's a coccyx?
It's that little tailbone in the body.
Like his?
Ours is like embedded at the very end of our spine, which is like above the butt crack.
You would think as a man of booty, I would know this, but I'm afraid it's a little above my region of territory. You know, it's a little higher up on the bar.
I'm sorry I have to bend over and look at the screen like this. He's got his mic in the way and I can't read.
You
what
don't
you're
need to
typing.
read the chat, man. I got the chat nice and situated. It's just Tula talking some trash about Tekken. Not praising you at all, nothing. And if he did, I'll clear the chat. Move the mic? How about you move the fuck up? Will that work? Yeah. No, I'm not moving anything. This is my setup and it's perfect. I even have the camera in front of his face, so he can't even really see the TV.
I can't
fully.
see the bottom right corner.
It's all set up for a one-man operation, a one man and one dog. I can't change it. No, I don't think it. No, your skills showed off. He talked about tailbones or something.
Yeah.
Oh God,
So
I'm
the
dying.
buttons that I'm used to for like jumping and attacking are reversed. The jumping and the attacking are the buttons I use for like options and interactions.
It's Japanese controls. Circle is confirmed. Is that what it is?
No, circle's
Oh,
jump.
okay.
Circle is jump and triangle is
Oh.
attack. So
That is actually
that's
weird.
kind of messed up.
Yeah, that actually is kind of messed up.
But you know, more games
Oh,
have been doing
shit.
that for a long time.
He complimented you on your shirt.
Oh, nice.
That's
Let me
such-
see that
that's such
compliment.
bullshit.
All right.
He was literally saying, I just got dressed up for stream. I'm like, put on a fucking black shirt, you piece of shit. And then you fucking compliment him on his choice.
Yeah, it's obviously a Hawaiian shirt, and you can tell because it's kind of it's got that shiny rayon texture to it.
And
It's very
it
nice.
hides all the stains on your shirt, under white shirt underneath, you know?
Technically true, but I could take it off and show that there are no stains on my white shirt.
Don't take it off. I already got banned twice with you on stream. You're on probation still. I don't need a third. I don't even know how I got.
Probation officer.
I don't know how I got that past the FCC. It's like, fucking had to brine and grease all sorts of palms. You know, I had to do a number of irrelevant streams. No, we had enough with Second Impact. We don't need a third strike. Not at all.
Okay, I get to talk to other crewmates and do things for them. I'm guessing they want me to patch the hole.
Patch the hole. Sounds promising.
Oh, torches. Oh, and I got some oil too.
Whoa, whoa.
Yeah, I've done this before in the other game, so it shouldn't be hard. I don't get to select anything else. What's economy? Look at that crap. Real. I think I only need one right now. Alright, put the torches down.
This game is not split
I
screen
am
co-op.
good at this game.
So all the tutorial stuff is going to get blocked because of our camera. I don't know if you care about it.
It's only partially blocked.
I mean, it's either that or it's the bottom right, and you've got all those items down there that we probably don't want to fuck with.
Alright, all the torches are in place.
I'm talking about the stream, not your visual impairment. The stream's visual impairment. It's
Oh,
our
the
camera's
stream.
in the way. You
Okay.
see, this is the difference between a professional and an amateur. You thought I was talking about your performance in the game. I'm more focused with my viewers because I'm a very caring, a very nurturing streamer.
Well, it is
Hug
in my
box.
way.
This is a hug box.
I mean, you could care about that if you wanted.
Yeah, but I don't. I care about my streamers, my viewers, the stream, whatever. Why I make you sit over there.
That's right. He deserves the spotlight. That's right, I do.
What he deserves, he will never get. So, let's not talk about deserves. Fucking, you're gonna deal with what I put on my stream. That's why it says Loth&Broth in the stream title. Although I wish it did say a dude and his dog. That would have been nicer. But I didn't trademark that in time. What would we call you if you were a dude and his dog? You just call me dude. I guess low tier is pretty good. I'd still say my name's Loth&Broth. Or just my name. I mean, Marshall works fine too. I hear that all day anyway, so it's not a big deal. But I like the idea of the channel. But then again, I don't really care that much. The channel is a good name and everything. Wow, you're actually fine.
Yeah.
Wow.
I actually, see, you can't dodge as easily in this one. You actually, the animation of the swing is out farther this time. But, well, okay, it doesn't show it.
The cut.
It doesn't show it that far, but let's just say it's got a long kickbox.
Weird.
Yeah.
So it reaches further.
Yeah, so you gotta really reach out then.
Dude who never came? Yeah, I mean, that works. How many times have I played Kingdom Never Came? Kingdom Hearts never came. Kingdom never came. Probably some other thing that never came. Yeah, fine. T-Led, I love that you're so poor you have to post the locked version. That was a great idea. If you're too poor to subscribe to get the unlocked version. That's so good. That makes me feel good. It's the locked book. Remember, it had an L on it.
Yeah.
And Twitch wouldn't approve a letter.
Wow.
Because
really?
you could spell inappropriate racisms with letters.
Oh, you can. So
they banned all letters.
What's an inappropriate word with the letter L?
I don't know. Ligma? I think it's Ligma. I'm pretty sure Ligma. Ligma nuts. They had to ban it. No, they banned all the alphabets. It's completely impossible.
I almost had him.
What's up, Rusty?
He had to think about it. Make sure he didn't say the wrong words. Almost had him.
Never gonna have me. You never had me. You never had yourself. No. What's going on, Rusty? Yeah, this is the biological brother of mine. Unlike the dog. Not
Hello,
biological.
Rusty. I don't believe we have met.
You don't ever need to meet this guy. In fact, just forget the stream ever happened. You just don't worry about it. Go back to appreciating judgment and don't even worry about this guy or this trash. This isn't Dragon Ball.
Remember the time when Loth&Broth almost said the N-word?
That never happened. And what do you mean we both laugh at the same jokes? It's because we're laughing at the same kind because I'm making the jokes and they're funny. Of course I'd laugh at my own jokes. They're funny. I wouldn't say them if they weren't. Don't even compare us again. Don't ever compare me to my brother again. Jesus Christ. What's going on,
Look,
Rusty?
man, we didn't fall that far.
You better be. I hope you guys are ready to bring the heat, because this game ain't gonna do it. This is just gonna be boring as hell. And now we get the disapproval look from the dad, right? That I am disappointed in both of you.
He's trying to tell us
he's got
that
his
something
finger
is
through
wrong
his
with his
pocket.
pants.
I think there's something wrong with something higher on his regional body. You know, it's not so much the pants region; it's a little higher up. Oh man, I just gotta get my whole family on stream or something. I'm gonna have Dad sit right down here. We'll have the dog up on the corner here. We'll have him that, and we'll be playing Dragon Quest Builders 2. And I'm gonna call the stream the Aristocrats or some stupid shit.
I'm glad we are able to squeeze out an interesting time despite your
what else? I have nothing else. My brain is working overtime to try and keep these guys from snoozing. That's it. And I'm half not paying attention.
Cool, I can just equip like that. That's great.
You're the #1 lurker? Sometimes I think, what's his name? Behind the desk, he lurks a lot. He shows up, says, "Sup, man?" And then he just, all's good over here, and then he just lurks for hours. It's kind of funny. I'm looking at my laptop for jokes. No. Jokes on the internet are terrible.
Ooh.
You can't double hit. So can you dodge? Oh, you can't. You have to physically dodge.
Yeah. And this time they track you too. So in the old game, as soon as they began their animation, you could just run around the side, and they'd whiff every time.
Wow.
But this time
so
they
deep.
track you during the animation, and I'm just like, I actually have to run away.
So deep. This is actual deep, complex mechanics. It requires years of study, like a fighting game. You know, it's very complex. You got to get the just frame right. You need the spacing appropriately. It's almost like you're building an actual game or something. I don't even want to read all this stuff. There's so much to read. It's way more than in Judgment. They have whole stat blocks. Oh, damn. You stood right back up. What'd you do? Yep, definitely just a pile of them.
Alright. Well, then I'll just leave it. Doesn't matter.
What are these DM guys? These dungeon masters with the big shirts? They all look like Kevin Smith. The huge jersey shirt that he always has on.
Yeah,
I love
they
the
do.
guy, but these guys look like if you tried to make a dungeon master out of Kevin Smith. He just like
They were introduced in Dragon Quest II.
Oh, that's why they're the dominant species.
Yeah. They're casters, and of course you just see the guy with the 2 maces. Technically he's a caster too, but he also hits.
So
That's just their thing.
Tula brings up an interesting point, and Brothire over here has been trying to get me with some kind of a thing. He uses the word schedule, and you know I don't appreciate that. That's a banned word on my stream. He wants me to get a schedule for the next time that we play this game, because he doesn't want to miss any of this. The problem is, here's the problem. This man over here is going to play this game whenever he wants. And the only time it shows up on stream is when I'm chilling here with nothing better to do. So that's the only time this game gets streamed.
That's true.
Keep in mind that I work and this motherfucker doesn't really work. So
Now,
he's got a lot of
That's
time.
not my fault. It's not my fault. It's my job's
defending himself. Now you have tons of time to actually play the game, whereas I have to go fuck off and do some shit. So I don't.
And he won't even let me use the stream.
You can't use it.
Show everybody for
Can't use
hours
it.
at a time.
It's against the terms of policies here. I can't do it. The policies and the terms. I can't
the
cross.
truth is, I gotta set up my own rig, and I just haven't done it because
you haven't bought your computer yet.
I haven't bought a new computer yet. I'm not happy with the latest graphics cards.
Rusty, Brothire, Brothire, Rusty.
What's up, Rusty?
The system is against him. Give him a break. Yeah, right. Just wait till that Bernie Sanders comes in here, and again, wait for that free paycheck.
Yes.
Every
Yeah, that'd be great.
Jesus Christ. So I don't know. I mean, it's literally just off the cuff. There is no schedule. You're just gonna have to watch the VOD, man. I don't know what to tell you. Maybe we'll come back in the morning after we've vented out all the onions that we're about to eat. Maybe not. I don't know. All I know is that I'm going to come in here, try and go to bed sometime in the morning, and you're still going to be playing. I'm going to kick you out of my room, and it's going to smell like your ass. So I'm making a lot of concessions. You know that? I wish I had an office. I wish I had a room that was just an office, and then that way I could stream it. And that way you could do this shit, and I don't have to worry about your ass gas.
Alright, I got a pair of gloves. Apparently I need gloves to pick things up.
And plonk them down. I guess both are important. I mean, Zelda needed gloves, right? Link needed gloves to move a boulder. Makes sense to me.
Alright.
Shenmue? You didn't need Shenmue. You don't think you need gloves for Shenmue. When is Shenmue 3, man? That game is like, it's really taking a time. I thought that shit was coming out like not long from now.
I heard it was made into a Epic exclusive.
Yeah, but that's why I rent shit. So that I don't ever have to download the Epic Store.
That's good.
I don't want it. Shenmue 3, it comes out right before December? Wow.
How is that game looking anyway?
Not great. Well, I mean, it looks like it's maybe a little too much like the old school games. So it's not going to have any modern... What do you call it? It's not going to have any modern, like...
No, well, no. I mean, it's
quality of life stuff. It's not going to have any of that.
No,
It's going to be old. It's going to be exactly like I played it on the Dreamcast.
Yeah.
And I didn't play it on the Dreamcast. I played it on the PS4.
That's kind of conflicting, but at the same time, it's like it makes sense because it's still Shenmue. Like that game was popular in what was it? It was either the late '90s or the early aughts.
It was
something like that.
Whatever.
We're getting too old to remember the proper times that these games came out.
It's hard to remember everything, but yeah, the Shenmue 3 doesn't come out until November, the middle of November. So we got a long ways to wait. In fact, the next game I have on my list isn't until October 4th, and that's the Tom Clancy's Ghost Recon Breakpoint. That's the next game that Liquid wants me to play. He wants me to play Wildlife or whatever. And I don't really want to play it. I want to wait for this Breakpoint, just because I like new stuff. So I got a long wait. There's just nothing happening for a while. I'm going to have to go back to playing Bloodstain. Stain. There's actually a lot of shit coming out in November. Death Stranding, Shenmue 3, Star Wars Fallen Jedi. The hell?
The joint and skeleton. Although they might force me into it because, you know, it's a typical railroaded game.
Hey, have any of you guys played Wolfenstein? The new Wolfenstein? Yes, it's garbage. Really? Am I going to think this Wolfenstein Youngblood is garbage? This comes out in a couple of weeks. It's on the 26th. It's only like a week or so away. It looks nice. Like, visually it looks nice, but you just play as a pair of chicks. 100%? You don't think it's going to be any good, huh? Damn. I don't know. It doesn't look so bad. It's got a mech in it. Mechs are cool. But, you know, it's a first-person shooter, so it's like, it's not going to be that bad. You need the slightest nibble of something new. You got a point there, man. You're not just whistling Dixie there. Yeah, maybe I'll throw it on the list.
Let's see if it does anything.
I'll throw it on the list. And if it sucks, whatever.
I hope I get to break these people out soon.
actually happen?
I think so.
Please tell me this game was a purchase. No. Why do you think?
Hey, we'll correct that soon.
I ain't buying this trash. That better be out of your pocket change. That's not mine. You can't use the change that's in the couch either.
Maybe I could. Well, I can definitely take a little bit of that deal that they do with GameFly, where you get it slightly cheaper because it's
Yeah, because
used.
even though you got a fresh, brand new copy, it's used, and they'll sell it like $20 cheaper.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean that's fine. I might even have a $5 coupon. I'm not sure.
You know, you could also dip in a little bit of that streamer money, just a little.
Did you hear this guy?
Maybe a gift.
Did
from
you
the-
hear this guy? He wants me to requisition streamer funds, the funds generated by the stream, to buy this garbage. That's a fireable offense.
That's a fireable.
That's a fireable offense.
You can't fire me. I don't work for you.
You're on my couch. I could fire the dog if I wanted to. Man, you want to requisition stream funds to purchase this garbage? No. That is a flat out no. I can't even believe you would suggest. I'm offended. I'm offended. Stream funds are for stream purposes only. You saw the subscriptions I give for this copy of the game? Too bad. It's already tied up in dog treats. Do you know how much I gotta pay this guy? This guy doesn't get bought in seed. I have to buy him dog treats. All your money is reserved for that. Okay, right. Besides, you got gifted the last 2 subs. It's not even your money. It's fucking Liquid's money. Was it Liquid that gifted, or was it Vex? It might have been Vex though. I can't remember who gifted you your shit. Hey, how about this game called Control? Have you ever heard of that? It's another chick with a gun. This is so weird. I don't know what the hell these games
kinda
are.
interesting.
None of these
Water
games are
effects.
that
I'm surprised.
Wow,
it's not,
what the hell?
Not spreading.
Yeah, why is it all... Oh, it's Minecraft blocks.
Yeah, it's basically Minecraft.
Of course.
I
That's
do-
with me on my side. Fuck that.
I was gonna say, you know, outside this little tutorial area, it probably works properly.
A commission for your art?
Ooh.
Listen, your art was good, but it ain't that good.
Ooh.
That's nowhere near that good. Jesus Christ. You gotta draw me with fucking, like, muscles, pectorals. I gotta be, like, bench pressing a house or some shit.
You know, speaking of, you know, I didn't want to spoiler this for you, but I don't think you really care. Tula, do you watch Attack on Titan?
Oh, I don't
Because
either.
he just described what happened, like the I forget what episode number.
I was
it but
joking.
It was recent.
I was joking.
Yeah,
about
you were
it.
talking about having huge muscles bending a house on your back. There is a character who turns into a giant and does the backbreaker on a huge ship. And it's amazing.
Wow. Big old anime backbreaker, huh? Jojo Goldman win in Italy. He only watches JoJo.
Oh, okay.
He's not an anime scrub like you. He's got patrician's taste. JoJo only.
I mean, I like JoJo too, but I don't think there was a JoJo this week. Was there?
I don't know. I hope you're talking
I'm
to him.
asking Tula. Was there a JoJo this week? Because I could have sworn there was no JoJo this week. Anyway, that was easy.
What the hell is Star Wars Bounty Hunter? I've never heard of that. Bounty. Oh, are you kidding? That's an old game. Wow. What if it's a remaster?
Ooh, cutscene.
Damn, the actual start of the game. We've only been streaming for an hour. Yuji Horii. Horii. Damn, he's laughing too.
No music though, huh?
That guy just died.
Yeah. This game can be pretty gruesome sometimes.
That man just died. In a very comically way, he just died.
All right, here comes my buddy.
He says the finale's on the 28th.
Oh, okay.
Now this is where the game's probably going to get real loud.
Man, that looks really good. Too bad it's a cutscene.
Hey, Vegeta's helping. Oh. Damn,
Man, imagine the game looked like this.
yeah, right. Not quite there yet.
Not quite.
PS5 might be a
Damn, that yeah. Looking forward to Builders 3.
right? This OST. Driving on the tunes, huh? Why is he so pissed? Can't build shit?
I think he might be one of those, like, constantly pissed off because they don't get to know their father or some shit.
So he just hits people. Oh, and you got a bromance. Okay.
Yeah.
So you build shit, he hits shit.
Yeah.
Man, this game looks like it would have been built for co-op, man. That's so sad that it didn't do a split screen or nothing. Or wait a minute, that means I'd have to play it. Fuck that. These guys are geniuses. They're like, let's self-contain this. They were like, listen,
man.
Nobody's actually going to share in this experience. The only people that are going to play this are dudes hiding in their hobbit holes, like completely shut off from the world. So
That's really sad, though. Because you could totally be playing this with me.
Oh God,
you can totally beat everything up while
Thank
I build
God
stuff.
I'm not. Man, I don't build shit. Like, I can't build a day. We played Terraria together. I couldn't build. I built a wooden house and then looked at it for 5 minutes. And then we were like, hey, let's build a road straight into hell. That's what we did. We went straight down into the Earth's crust. And that's all we did. It's okay.
Man.
I can't build
We should
shit.
consider playing that again.
No! There's nothing to do. You
There's
just
a-
randomly build stuff, man.
Well, there's been some improvements since then. There is more stuff to build and more stuff to do.
I don't want to build anything. I'm not good at it. I don't fucking know what to make. I hit shit and talk a bunch of trash. That's how I play.
Oh, right.
That's why I'm good at all the modern video games these days. Play Terraria?
Gonna get so good.
Next you're gonna be like play Risk of Rain or some shit.
Pick up some of this kelp so I can eat it later. Okay.
You actually play Django Fett?
All that kelp. But first I have to open this. Give me what's in here. Oh, it's just more kelp. who would put kelp in a chest? Oh, maybe that's just like it's supposed to be a messed up like chest. Like it's been sitting there. I grab all of that.
I was gonna buy a Switch at one point, but I managed to get that Simu thing to work. So I'd rather play my copy of the Wii U Zelda, and that's the only thing I wanted a Switch for, was to play the Zelda game.
Oh,
But now I guess there's there's like a new Breath of the Wild, and I would have to play it on Switch. They're not gonna make that shit for Wii U.
Land of infinite opportunity. Alright, we're in the Isle of Awakening. Link's Awakening.
Link's Awakening?
Link's Awakening.
The Ballad of Link's Awakening?
The one where there's a giant egg on top of the mountain.
Yeah, Fish Ballad or whatever. Ballad of the Fish.
Fish Ballad.
That was a fun game. I like that one. That was a Game Boy. I had that Game Boy Color version of that game.
There. I'm now half full, I guess.
This game looks really nice. I don't know, man. The problem is if it looks nice, it's because it's... I mean, if it looks nice, it's ruined by the fact that it's just blocks. It's a shame you can't do anything more than that.
Cark to it.
Cark it? So how come you didn't cark
cark
it?
it too. Oh, I did hear you saying that's a slang for dying, I think.
Yeah. They just
I
make
have
up
not heard that one.
the blocks that
I've been on this earth for over 30 years, and I've never heard cark before used for anything.
They make up words. I mean, I don't know what to tell you, man. They just make up words. Oh shit, Elden Ring. That's way out there, though.
Oh, you want to look up something called, I think it's called Blazing Chrome or something like that. It's a Contra-like game.
What about, there's this game that, like, you play, it was like an old Sega Genesis looking graphics.
Mm-hmm.
But it's like, you're like a dude with a cone head with a big sword, and it's Dark Souls. But
I know what you're
2D
talking
Dark
about,
Souls.
but I don't remember the name for that.
Yeah, I don't remember either. I was hoping to play that, whatever that was.
I heard it sucked.
You know they got another Dragon Ball Z game? Kakarot.
Another one?
Yeah.
Hey, wait a minute. Is that the RPG?
It's an RPG.
There is an RPG.
I think it's an RPG. But it's again, once again, it's the whole Reddit's or not Reddit's. Fucking Raditz.
Are you gonna play that?
It's the whole Raditz there. No.
Oh.
It's the whole Raditz saga again. You
Yeah.
know? It's like fucking. I don't want to go through that for the upkeep time. It's crazy. Chula, you're gonna get stabbed if you keep talking shit like that. I'm gonna clear the chat. How do I clear the chat?
Oh boy, it's the people who are locked up.
Oh! I cleared the chat, but it doesn't clear the chat for me because I've got BTTV on. I wanted to erase it for me.
I still can't believe this is a real
You can't read that. No reading.
Brofire
Reading's bad from the stream.
And my favorite series, too, Godlike.
Fucking Christ. I was
Too
trying
bad.
so hard.
Too bad.
I was trying
I
so
read
hard.
it. You can't take that.
I'll
back.
delete the VOD. That's what I'll do. I'll delete the VOD. It never happened.
You know
What the
exactly
hell is
what
this?
you do to delete the VOD.
So there's 2 Wolfen games coming out in a week. Wolfenstein Blood Whatever and Wolfenstein Cyber Pilot, where you play as a mech. Is this any good? Mech games suck? Well, maybe a little bit. I like Mech Warrior, though. Yeah, actually, this looks pretty terrible.
Aww. That horse line. No.
It's a VR. It's a virtual reality Wolfenstein. All right, fuck it. I ain't gonna do that shit.
Oh well.
Kidding?
Those ones are dead. Yes! He hit the other one for me. That's great. That's great. Oh wow, she hid behind a door. There's like a thing here with. Oh, there used to be something here.
Hey, was it Contra Road Corps you were mentioning?
No, it's not. It's not literally a Contra game. It's called. I want to say it's called Blazing Chrome. It's a knockoff. It's an indie title. So I don't think you're going to find it on GameFly. I think you find it through Steam.
Yeah, probably. Dan, did you know they're making a Surge 2? Do you remember the Surge?
The Surge?
I didn't play it, but I was going to, and then Eris played it, and it was the worst thing I've ever seen. It was a
Why are they making a sequel to a bad game?
I don't know, but nobody bought it. Nobody played it, and they're making a sequel to it. That's insane. I can't believe it. They're out of ideas is why. Maybe I should play Tales of Arise. They're re-releasing Psychonauts. That's interesting. I never played Psychonauts. I'd be interested in giving that a try. That's a long ways out, though.
All right.
Ooh.
I have a new mission.
Red Faction? Red Faction Guerrilla? No. It's nothing. Okay, they don't have any info on that. What's that?
Scallywink.
Yeah, that doesn't sound
Okay,
good.
straw betting.
Yeah, Red Faction Guerrilla. That was a really
Bossy.
fun game. He liked that game too. You just blew shit up like crazy. It was really good destructional environment. Amazingly good. I don't know why the technology didn't take off.
Oh, you're talking about.
Yeah, they're going to do another Red Faction.
Oh, nice.
But I don't know if it's going to be Guerrilla.
Oh,
It might, because
Oh,
remember,
yeah, that's true.
they took away all the destruction environment and just made a typical
Yeah,
first-person shooter. I
yeah.
think. Yeah.
I loved Red Faction Guerrilla a lot. That was just. I don't know. I don't know why it was so fun.
I don't know why nobody picked it up.
I actually went out of my way to get a. See, I had originally bought it for Games for Windows, and you know how that service got shut down. I actually went out of my way to THQ Nordic, I think it was. They bought up all that IP, all the IPs, right? And they weren't allowed to use Games for Windows anymore. So I bugged them, and they gave me a Steam copy because I had already purchased it, which was really nice of them. And I ended up playing the game again, and it was still good. And I would probably play it again if I had a stream.
Wow. Hey, they're re-releasing Planetscape Torment in the Icewind Dale Enhanced Edition on PS4. They're gonna re-release it
Okay, that's something to
possibly
think
September. Yeah, maybe because we wanted to play the Icewind Dales, and if I get it on here, we could play on stream together with our controllers rather than the keyboard.
of.
stuff.
Wow.
That might be cool.
Well, the thing is, that game was meant for keyboard and mouse.
Yeah, so they're gonna.
So I would have to use a keyboard and mouse.
Well, you don't have to. The thing is they're going to release
But I
it for
want
PS4.
to.
Yeah, but they're going to retool it so you can use a controller instead.
Okay.
Yeah. But if you have a keyboard and mouse, you're going to have to play on your machine out there while I'm streaming it here.
Is it possible to do a double stream? That is, you do your stream, and then I somehow show up on your stream with my own camera and headset or whatever.
So I know that Twitch has something called squad streaming, where if you stream with your own stuff and I stream with my own stuff, we can share the same channel where we are both in but you can only play one at a time. You just choose which one you see.
Huh.
But for that, what you're talking about,
Because I know they do it with interviews and stuff.
the thing is that basically I would have to have access to your feed. So if you're my version of the game, what I would have to do is my game would be shown, and you would have to show up on my stream via communication. So if you want to use your headset that you bought with the mic on it, you could talk into that, and you could talk to me, and it would pick up on the stream.
Okay.
But you would be over there, and I'd be over here. If you had your own camera, I could probably add that to my feed, but we'd have to hook it up to my computer somehow. Your camera over there would have to hook up to my computer here.
That's weird.
Yeah, and I don't know how I would do that. I mean, we could just run a wire along our internet cable area, but yeah.
Oh, good. This is not a timed mission. If I can just get that done.
Hey, am I gonna play that Grand Blue versus game?
That girl really gives me the hump.
The hump? What the fuck?
Gives me the hump too, if you know what I mean.
Jesus
Not
Christ.
his meaning. He
means
he's
it negatively.
anti-girl.
He
He
means it-
hates girls.
No,
he only likes guys.
He likes you.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ. Digimon Survive? Holy crap. They're making a Digimon game? That's crazy. Nobody plays Digimon
Something to do with
anymore.
the next
That's crazy. Who even thinks of Digimon anymore? That's unbelievable. Oh my god. So, you know how we can watch movies at work, right?
Yeah.
So my pal was like, hey, I'm going to buy this movie and we're going to check it out. I'm like, it's going to be trash, isn't it? He's like, yeah. It was this movie. Alita battling.
You know what? I heard that wasn't trash.
I didn't like it at all. It was really, really boring. It was like...
yeah, it's probably
was,
boring.
It was extremely by the book, whatever, you know?
Yeah.
But it had some really decent CG.
You know,
But
I was reading about that on the forums, and it
you
sounds
can
like
say
it
the
was.
goons.
Yeah.
They know I'm a
The
goon.
goons,
They know
yeah.
I browse games
Yeah,
all day.
Yeah, apparently that turned out to be okay.
I don't
Like,
think so.
It wasn't great.
Listen,
but it wasn't
if
totally bad.
if you thought that gamer movie, Ready
Okay.
Player One, if you thought that was okay, then you would probably think this game is or this movie is okay.
okay.
Because honestly, like it was boring to me. It was.
I mean,
really
I believe
boring.
you if it was boring.
It was
but
boring.
I
It's
think I'm
just-
going to have to watch it at some point.
I can't
I'm
even-
busy playing games
I'm
that I like to play.
I'm
especially
struggling
this
right now. I'm struggling right now to describe something out of the movie that like accurately portrays how I feel about it, but I can't even remember a scene at all. Like I just remember it being boring. Hey, he needs to use your back to spin around.
Okay.
No, lean back.
Okay.
Come on, puppy.
What's the matter, huh?
He wants to use your back to stand on and then walk back.
Okay.
At least I think he is.
Come on. What's the matter, huh? Oh, he wants down.
There we go.
Oh, my hair.
There.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, lean back so he doesn't scrape you up.
That's what I'm doing. Oh. Now he's all perched on my shoulder like a parrot. But this doggy doesn't want a cracker. What's the matter,
You
huh?
think he wants down? I don't know. Usually he uses his shoulder to move
Yeah.
into position.
He wants down.
You want down? Let's see. Maybe we can give him a little landing pad.
Poor old dog. Come on. Come on down. If you want down, well, just come down. There we go. Good boy.
He's like a slinky.
Disaster averted for now. This is easy. I've done this before. There. The room is made.
Make a room. Yay.
All right.
Now live in it.
Oh no, he has to think about it first. Get some ideas.
Yay!
Yay!
Yay! I need to get a drink. So, no getting banned while I'm gone, okay? No banning my stream. Whatever. You need a drink?
No, I'm good. Definitely check out when the food's ready.
Yeah, right? Our food might be done soon, I hope. Oh god, my spinal bibida! Oh, God, that doesn't feel good at all.
Alrighty. You know what I'm going to do just as a precaution? I'm going to get rid of this sand over here because in the previous game, they could just jump right on over and it would be they could just get right into the room that way. But now I think it's good. Okay, let's build some. Let's build one of these. Cook food on the bonfire. Okay. You're not supposed to play with fire, right? Jeez. This game certainly has its back and forth kind of humor. Sometimes it's meant for kids and sometimes it's meant for adults. I have to find a scallywag. I don't know what that looks like. Okay. Let's look around. Let's get some more wood too. Yeah. Oh damn. He's actually helping me out. Check that out. Check it out. Man, he is doing a good job. Having a buddy like that, that's good. Anyway. Maybe I should make him a stick. I should make him a stick. I wonder how I do it. He'll probably teach me to do that later. Maybe. So that's where I came from. I didn't see any over there. And I have a little mini, oh yeah, that mini-map, up there in the upper right that you guys can only partially see. That looks rather familiar. It looks like they're using the tile set from the old, NES game. Oh, I can't break it, I can only lift it? Okay, well I'll grab it later. I'm still trying to find... Ooh. Uh-oh. Sounds like there is an argument going down in the living room. Oh, by the way, we live up here in the Northwest, up in Washington State, and we had an earthquake a few days ago. Very interesting. I happened to be up at the time, and when it happened, I thought it was just like a truck going by or something, right? Nah, then it really hit for like a couple of seconds. I'm like, oh crap, it's an earthquake. But I've actually been through a couple of earthquakes in my life, and that one actually wasn't really that bad. It was only a few seconds long, and then that was it. It only registered as a 4.4. I've been through the what they call the Nisqually quake. That one was quite a bit. That was like a 5.6 or something like that. And then there was one before that, back in the 90s. Or yeah, I think it was like the late 90s. I don't know what name they gave that one, but that one was a similar sized quake. And I think the Nisqually quake was the most interesting one because that one was like, it wasn't strong, but it was like, it lasted a long time. It lasted almost like a whole minute. And I was sitting there in the doorway, in the door frame, and I could, and like in the last moments of it, it just felt like things were just kind of moving slowly side to side. It was bizarre.
Are we talking about the one we had like a week ago?
No, I'm talking about the Nisqually quake, the one back in the early aughts, I think.
Oh.
But yeah, I was talking about the recent one.
We had an earthquake. I don't know what if it was a big one, but
It wasn't that big. It was a 4.4. But it was enough to register as, oh yeah, that's an earthquake.
we had an earthquake when we were kids. And I remember the earthquake going down. We were at Grandma's, and this intelligent fucking baboon dove under the table, and this intelligent fucking baboon decided to do what his big brother did and joined him under the table.
Which is what you're supposed to do in an earthquake.
And then when it was over, our parents come out in the living room, looks at us through the table, and says, "What are you doing hiding under a glass table?" And then all of them laughed at us as we shamefully pried ourselves out of a glass table. I remember that distinctly.
Alright, well, I found one. Let's get a little more wood. This guy breaks wood for me. As soon as I break something, anything nearby, he runs to it and breaks it. And it's like, oh,
is that
right.
good or that bad?
So far it's good. I don't know how many I'm supposed to get, but I'm gonna get a few. I gotta get at least a few. Nice. This guy is an excellent partner. Worthy of the gayest of gay marriages.
No
Helps
choice.
me find food just by clicking on one little thing, and then he runs out there to grab the rest of it. And since there's some more over here, we're just gonna go grab it. And I saw some slimes up there too. I'm gonna probably beat those up. He's still punching though. I wish I could. I think I'm gonna build him a stick when I get back, and then he'll be able to actually beat things up. Yes. Get some more oil from that. A squishy bitch. Oh, and this is grass, right? I gotta get some of that to make the beds. Gotta get the grass. Yes, clean up the grass. I appreciate that. Wait a minute. Nice, you can just spam it now. Just go back and forth. Nice. Doing a good job, buddy. Man, he just went right for it. That's perfect. Let's get some more oil, too. Oh, got it.
Well, I don't know what these games are, but I just threw on a bunch. I just threw a bunch of games on GameFly. They all look pretty trash, so. Yeah, well. Something to at least kind of have on the plate.
Alright, we got plenty of grass. Looks like we got plenty of these shell-looking things. I think we're ready to fulfill our obligation. Did you see how much time was left on food?
Yeah, it was 15 minutes, like maybe 5 minutes ago. But I know that we like to let it sit for a while or something, so. Oops.
Can only cook one at a time, huh?
It's probably because it's just trying to teach her.
Yeah.
Well.
That's not going to take that long, is it? No, not really. I'm going to collect it. Nom nom nom. Alright.
Wow.
I thought
I've discovered a new recipe.
I've already got the grass.
Man, Max is playing that Power Rangers fighting game. Shit. Battle for the Grid. I wonder if it's any good. Some people said it looked kind of nice, like it had a Marvel-esque to it. Marvel versus Capcom, MVC style. I don't really like that style that much, though. I mean, it's cool, but not that cool.
And there we go.
Is there a roof on this house, or is it?
No, there is no roof on this house.
Wow.
You didn't need a roof on in the previous game either. It helps to be able to actually see where your NPCs are.
It's just weird having an open top thing.
Rippleport. Alright. Oh, she used to live in a castle, huh?
Jesus Christ.
30 scout and 50 strips. Huh.
And people still playing Soul Calibur 6, huh? Jeez.
How about Samurai Showdown? How did that turn out for you?
It seems to be low-key popular. Not popular, but low-key,
Yeah.
you know, good. It's a style of game that doesn't really catch on that easily, because it's like a one-hit wonder game, right? Just like how old Samurai Showdowns were. You hit a button and hit the guy, it's a counter hit, you do gods of damage. And that's fun, but it's also, I don't think that kind of thing has really been like super appealing to a lot of people. So it seems like dedicated fighting guys they seem to enjoy it, at least as a side game of some sort.
Alright. I can cook a seaweed, too. I'll have to see what the cooked seaweed does. Crispy kelp, huh? Let's eat it. Oh, not bad. Let's make one of these, too. So I can only place one at a time, huh? That's kind of messed up. But hopefully we'll be able to make like a proper cooking implement, and that will be able to put in multiple at the same time. Because that would be a little upsetting if that were not available.
If what was not available?
If a better cooking device, like an oven, were available to cook multiples of these.
Oh yeah, that would get tiring really quickly.
Oh, yeah. So I could cook either the kelp or the scallion, whatever's. So, you know, now that I think about it, I don't think I've been on your stream since my surgery.
You had surgery.
my carpal tunnel release surgery. As you can see, my hand is actually in. Let's see if I can get it nice and close. Look at that. Looking pretty decent, I'd say.
That's his whack-off hand. That's why it's a little bigger than his
Now,
other hand.
you're mistaken, sir. I have 2 whack-off hands.
Two at the same, but they're not balanced out. You don't.
They may not be balanced out, but I am definitely ambidextrous.
Huh.
So,
But you have a favorite though. Everyone's got a favorite. Their
well,
go-to. When they're tired, they don't have a lot going on. They gotta go to bed, and you just want to work.
let's just say the left one was up to the occasion when I had my surgery.
You had a backup hand. You had a
And
you had an
now I have
offhander.
learned to appreciate both at the same time.
Wow. You learned an appreciation for the other side, huh? I'm so glad you brought all that up. Nicely done. Oh boy.
Oh yeah, I need to make you some freaking gear, man.
You need stuff.
Yay!
So what do I do about that food then?
Ooh, he gets his own equipment. Well, well. His own equipment.
Do I need to do anything to our roast? Just pull it out or leave it in?
I would say pull it out, and then we'll work on getting this wrapped up, and then we can eat.
Okay, I'll go stop it.
In the meantime, I will continue to play a little bit. Let's see. Let's build his club. You know what's nice about this game? This game doesn't have what do you call it? Like a quality rating or I can't remember. Basically item endurance. You know what I mean? The more you use it, the more it starts breaking apart. That was a thing in the previous game. It's not in this one, and that's kind of nice.
What's really nice is it started to cool off in here finally. Shit's been so warm these days, I haven't been able to sleep.
Give it here. All right. This game is actually pretty easy to figure out.
I would hope this game wouldn't be too hard.
You can't make a game like this and make it hard.
No. I mean, the whole appeal of the game is that you can just kind of build and do stuff. Maybe a little bit of challenge, but not like a real one.
All right, we are going to beat up a monster. We're gonna beat up a monster. Let's see, I've got plenty of wood and kelp. I don't know what to do with the sand. I might get some more dry grass just in case. At some point, it's going to reveal that I have like an infinite bag of holding, and I will just be able to grab everything I see. And in the previous game, you could like break, in order to discover stuff, you had to break things and like, yeah, you had to break things. Oh, there's a monster.
Yeah, I heard that there's a new Switch that they're going to be coming out with. But it's literally like an undockable Switch. So you can't even hook it up to a TV. That guy's really amazing. So it's like a purely portable only Switch. Weird idea for that. I thought the whole thing was that it was supposed to be a mix. Uh-oh, spun. Yeah, you're much faster with that one stick.
He's really good at fighting.
I would hope so. He ain't building it. It's just little urge.
Yay! Our level went up. All right, we get to go to sleep.
What a glorious time.
I suspect this game is, at this particular point, is not doing like a literal day and night cycle like a proper one. It's just doing it for the sake of the missions.
Ugh.
But I'm hoping that'll kick in soon. The proper daytime, nighttime stuff.
Positively.
Oh, okay. All right, we have slept in a makeshift house.
I think Dad's getting impatient. Yeah, there, he's doing the dishes. I'm not sure which.
Oh, he has a hammer.
Is he gonna use it? I guess so. Man. Did he do all that? Wow.
All right, I think we'll call it here.
You're good.
What are my options? Here we go. We're gonna save the game.
Cool. I'm definitely hungry.
Me too.
I mean, I literally woke up and then you were like, hey, video games. And food. I thought we were going to do it after food, but since we did it before food...
Damn, this sure takes a long time to save.
Well, I guess there's a lot to record, right? Alright. Internet, I'd love to say it was a pleasure, but it was more like an endurance.
I certainly felt like there was a bit of pleasure involved. Especially with Tulad watching the stream and giving me the moral support to continue on. I appreciate that very much. And
yeah,
also
I'll be sure
your
to kill him
Photoshop
soon.
skills are quite good.
I'll be sure to assassinate him before long. Internet, I don't know when we'll be back.
Yeah,
probably not tonight.
I may have. I will probably definitely make some progress with this game.
Yeah, he's gonna be playing it, but we'll just come back whenever I have time to stream and he's playing. I'll just jump in and out. Probably the usual times that I stream is still gonna be the consistent way of doing it. Most likely, I do have the next 2 days off, so
So do I.
maybe we'll just come back at this time next time tomorrow, or rather, yeah, something like that.
Something like that.
Yeah, something like that. So that's probably the best
see.
bet. If you're actually trying to watch this, I think they're getting more joy out of my suffering. Is how I say this. But
Okay, well, you know what?
you know, sometimes that's how streaming works. Sometimes that's how it works. Sometimes I get joy from their suffering, they get joy out of mine, and that's just a give and take. That's how streaming works. We'll see you guys next time, though. You guys have a wonderful
See you guys later.
We're gonna go put a roast in our mouths. I think we might put a roast in our mouth.